So as you see in the appendix, there's some stuff I wanted to display. One I would call my tool bag, especially in the analog days of recording, traveling to Ireland, England, Scotland, traveling to New York, Austin, Nashville. There was a certain amount of items that I would have to have in my possession in my producer tool bag. Some of them don't apply as they used to because we've gone from analog to digital, but we'll just blast through what I bring. So we've looked at the delay chart, which is the BPM chart, which converts beats per minute to milliseconds. My very important clipboard, that in this case I have the sample of some charts that I had made, or if it's pre coffee table arranging, I won't have charts yet. Lyric sheets, if it's pre coffee table arranging, I won't have lyric sheets, but the lyric sheets. And then we'll have an insert on this, and this is what my notes end up looking like. This is 10 songs. This is a project that I'm just now working on, so it's very current. And it talks about stream of consciousness. So when I sit with the artist, I do the title, and then I start writing. I color code things, and I work off of through the whole project all the way to the end. It helps me to remember what I've wanted to put on certain tracks, what I was going to try, how to find the tempo, how to find the right key, and keep track of everything. Kind of a form and work to-do list, and then you can highlight things in different colors as what do I need to get, like if tomorrow you've done X amount of things and then you're in the 5th day of recording and you take a red and go red around what you need to accomplish the next day and the next day in the proper order. So that's that. I call this my mantle of authority. Then we have the famous beatbox. We talked about the beatbox. I use a Boss 6 DB66 and tap tempo. Find out what tempo the artist is singing in while you're sitting around doing coffee table arranging. Then find the tempo of the song that maybe is a template for what you're working on, that you can go to that track and listen to it and see if there's anything specific that you could pick up from that track. Besides tempo, you might pick up a drum beat, a kick drum pattern, something that gave it something special, kind of a feeling that it had, and you can apply it to a track that you're working on. Don't be afraid to use a template. Old school, one of my favorite little things is a tuner. Now there's tuners on your phone. There's tuners. Another tuner that I've been using that I really like is, where did he go? D'Addario the Best. The little tuner that slips on the headstock. The technology's all the same. I don't have any problem with it. I tune for sessions and records, live, rehearsal, everything. I can use this tuner clipped onto the headstock of my guitar. And I have them clipped onto all my guitars thanks to D'Addario. I also have a handful of colored pencils, highlighters, things that I use on my clipboard. Capo, another Planet Waves, D'Addario, great capo. Works, doesn't stretch the strings. And then in this day and age, this is the do-all, be-all. So if I'm looking for a song, if someone's writing a song and it reminds me of a different song, I don't use Spotify. I have a problem with their billing, the way they bill or pay the artists, which they don't basically. But I do have a subscription to Napster, and I use that to find tracks that are templates for what I'm working for or inspiration. So that comes off the telephone. Like I said, there's a tuner inside of this. It's a computer basically. I mean, it's got YouTube, it's got everything you need. I don't need to tell anybody about cell phones. It's all there. So that's kind of the stuff that would be in my contemporary producer bag. And that would cover some things we talked about in appendix number 3 in the back of the How to Produce a Record book.